Welcome back, everyone. This is Jerry Hall, and here's the view from Costa Rica. I want to start this particular conversation off with some of the exciting things that are happening in the entire digital asset space. The first and foremost is this incredible information aggregator database wealth of knowledge concept that is oracles. Now, Chainlink is an Oracle type entity that sits on the Ethereum blockchain. And what I find interesting is that you've got one of these lending slash borrowing platforms, Nexo. Well, here, just let me read it to you. Nexo, a leading loan provider with over 600 million in annum, will use Chainlink's price reference data to help calculate interest payments and perform collateralization checks. This provides on-chain transparency and reliability for key lending functions. This is a unique situation in blockchain, this whole concept of oracles. Now, I want to just quickly draw an analogy. For instance, there are many wonderful browsers. There are several that I use. I use Opera. I use the Brave browser. I use Chrome. However, when I am actually really searching for information, I go to Google. So there are multiple browsers that I use. However, there's only one main search engine that I use. I see oracles very similar from an analogy standpoint to the search engine. And blockchain protocols as browsers. I think this is going to be a very interesting segment of the digital asset space going forward, specifically as it pertains to administration, execution, and data management within these networks. Fascinating stuff, interesting stuff. More on oracles as we progress. Now, this little ditty, this little tweet that came from CS Corvette, you said like, hey, are you new to Casino Coin? Been around, but want the latest and greatest CSC news? Check out my YouTube channel. Well, you know what? There is going to be a tremendous amount of specialization going forward. This space is so large and so vast and so packed with daily information that no one source is going to be everything to everybody. It's going to be fun finding those voices that you actually want to listen to and hone in on. Corvette may be one of those in the casino coin space. For me right now, it's kind of DM Logic. I'm just going to be honest with you. He seems pumped about it. He's done his research. I'm not that thrilled about Casino Coin at the moment. I think it's a wonderful platform. I think they got a huge future. But until they actually sign a client like DraftKings or PokerStars, and the everyday person like you and I can take our actual casino coin, transfer it to one of those sites, have that value established on that platform, and use it as you would use dollars, it's a whole lot of nothing burger right now. To me, I'm not willing to take that big of a leap right now. I've got my lottery tickets. You know what they are. Basically, right now it's VET. XRP's the daddy. Cardano's going to be my passive income stream. And VET is my lottery ticket. But you know what? I'm not against Casino Coin, so don't get me wrong. I think it's got a future. It's just not that clear for me to stick my money into. Let's move on. So there's a lot of speculation going on around these altcoins right now. This recent kind of surge in prices, although wonderful, to me really doesn't mean much, folks. We got to keep in mind The market cap is still under $300 billion total for the entire space. Until we're knocking on $1 trillion market cap or higher, I'm not going to get that excited. If Tom Lee is correct from Fundstrat, and it takes $1 billion US to create 25 billion in crypto market cap, if that's the case, then this money that's in there right now is just, it's the same, 35 million people exchanging stuff back and forth. We want the big pool. We want to swim in the big pool. Right now we're in the kiddie pool, right? 35 million investors and traders. We want access to that 550 million participant pool. Those folks that are trading on NASDAQ, the New York Stock Exchange, the Toronto Stock Exchange, the London Stock Exchange. That's what we want. We want liquidity coming out our ears. Anyway, let's move on. I bring up this Cardano tweet because it has an excellent paper written about a year ago that is important for every Cardano owner to hear what the folks from Cardano are thinking that they can actually scale to from a point of market cap, liquidity, etc., as opposed to listening to a bunch of YouTubers and Twitter folks saying, it's going to go to $5, $10, this, that, and the other thing. Hear it from them. Hear it from them. Have that be a part of your evaluation process. Now, Arturo Portilla put out this tweet about Tata Consultancy Services, TCS, having launched a cryptocurrency trading solution for financial institutions, allowing banks and investment firms to provide crypto trading services to their clients. Now, what is interesting about this, and I'll take you right to the article, but I wanted to make sure I gave Arturo some credit. What I really found interesting is that this isn't a company from India. This is an Indian company. Indian tech giant TCS launches crypto trading solution for financial institutions. Here are the quick takeaways. One, you got an Indian tech giant, Tata Consultancy Services, having launched an actual crypto trading solution for financial institutions. That a spokesperson from TCS told the block that one customer has already signed up for the solution and a few more are close to signing up. Here's the CEO. Sumit Gupta, CEO of the Indian crypto exchange CoinDCX, told the block that this news is extremely promising for the Indian crypto industry. Check this article out. What is encouraging to me is that one of the largest, most densely populated countries in the world that has one of the highest volume exchange from Indian rupee to other national currencies of any other nation on the planet looks and appears to be becoming another player in this space. For a long, long time, we've dealt with the weirdness in China. They're in, they're out, they're banned, you're not banned. India, it's okay. No, it's not okay. Oh, total freeze of the country. Supreme Court saying that's illegal. Government saying we don't care. It's been crazy, but each of these bricks that get put into this wall make the wall stronger, make the wall able to rise. Let's build that incredible infrastructure in India and get that economy plugged into this new digital asset space. This is bullish news. Now, does it mean it's going to affect the prices in the market today? No, it won't. It will not. However, again, we're getting closer and closer each day. More incredible adoption type news from various elements of the world. So this B2C2 was brought to me, or I was made aware of, from a Crypto Eddie video. These liquidity providers around the world, the more and more of them that get on board with this digital asset transformation of the global financial system, the closer we are as investors in these digital assets. And if you've picked correctly, your digital assets will have greater reach. Greater reach means access to a larger market. Larger markets mean larger liquidity pools. Larger liquidity pools create demand. And we all know most of these assets that we're talking about are fixed supply assets. Well, in a supply and demand model of market, as demand grows and the supply is capped, then valuation of each individual asset will grow. Very, very encouraging stuff. Now, I want to also take you here to this Bitcoin.com article, and it's talking about blockchain migration is all the rage. And what this is telling me is that competition, the spirit of competition, that whole adage, remember this, the cream is going to rise to the top. Terms in analogies like capital will always flow to value in the end is playing out in this space. For instance, companies and development teams that were building on Ethereum are choosing to migrate to other smart contract platforms that are either faster or better actually suited to facilitate their dApp or their organizational vision for what they want to achieve with their company. I think this is incredible. Competition is good. Competition makes everything better. There will be folks that get hurt along the way, but the strong will survive. And if you've picked projects that truly are strong, that truly bring value to its customers, solve problems that can have a valuation assigned to them, then you've chosen wisely. The best platforms will win. It's just a matter of time. I want to close out with this tweet from Will Mead. Will is a former, what they call portfolio manager at Goldman Sachs. This guy founded a $1.4 billion hedge fund, and he's no slouch. He's educated at the University of Chicago and then went on to Johns Hopkins. Also did some writing for Forbes. And what I found really interesting, and I thought this was really cool, is that Will is getting into the digital asset space. And one of the things he brought up, now I couldn't find the exact tweet, but here's one that's similar, that he actually made an investment into XRP and then comes into Twitter. Now, crypto Twitter, that's the context there. Keep that in mind. Crypto Twitter, this guy comes in and asks crypto experts, let me know what you think of Ripple. If it's not a good choice, then what is another cheap one? Well, he's already invested into XRP, and now he's asking about what do people think about Ripple. This is an interesting thread because you get the bulls, you get the bears, you get tribalism like you've never seen before, and you get some level heads. It's really an eclectic group of responders. I wish Will well through his crypto journey, and just want to say, Will, if you're watching this by any chance, just hold on to the XRP. Even if you are convinced by others that it's not your best investment, hold on to it. Trust me, you'll do just fine. Well, I want to close you out with that, folks. This was a little taste of different things that are going on in the crypto universe and my spin on what I see them happening, what's going on, what to look forward to. Enjoy the ride. I want to wish Well, all the incredible new subscribers and people that are leaving comments. I'm seeing so many new names in the comment section. I want to thank you so much for the engagement. It's an absolute pleasure to interact with such an incredibly diverse, dynamic group of people. It really is. It's fascinating. This world of early adopters. And remember, we're super early on the adoption curve, right? Super early. First inning of a 9-inning game type of thing early. Enjoy the ride. That's been the view from Costa Rica. And until next time, everybody, Pura Vida.